And we're finally live. We're back, bitches. Thanks for joining us for welcome to Nerdatory, the grand re-opening. Is that enough re's? I think that's enough re's.
I had to Google it.
Georgie. How many fucking re's have we got? We need several re's because we've been away for ages. Yeah, I'm Georgie, and with me as always is Stacey. Hi, Stacey. You all right?
I haven't seen your face your face moving on screen. I've never seen your face in person. But yes, I haven't seen your face in forever. Moving.
It's been a bloody long time, hasn't it?
It really has. The last time we talked was about cancellations and stuff, and I think it's when we were completely upset about Constantine. But I did get canceled.
Bastards.
Okay, so we figured one of the first things we do is catch up with what we've been doing and why we haven't been able to do Nerdatory since it's what we've been doing. I recently graduated, so no more school, woo! But I have to look for a job, woo!
No!
Yeah, I've just been looking for a job, going to interviews, thinking about potentially pursuing more school. But I don't know if I want to do that or if I feel I have to do that. I don't know. I'm a big ball of I don't know. What about you, George?
Those things that you might not.
Exactly. It's just like, do I want more school? No. Or yes. I don't know.
I haven't been doing much, to be honest. I've been working a lot, but I have been working a lot on my cosplays, and a little while ago I actually went in cosplay for the first time to this year's Manchester MCM. I was a new 52 sort of special edition cover, if you want to call it that. It was the holiday version of Harley Quinn in her comic, the new run that they're doing, and she had like this 50s style like jumpsuit thing on with a fucking big mallet. So I went as that on the Saturday, which is the first day, and then on the Sunday I was Louise Belcher from Bob's Burgers, which was so much fun because I kept walking around just telling people I could smell fear on you.
Yeah, that costume's so adorable. I just love the hat, and you did such a good job of it.
Oh my god, that hat was an absolute bitch to make. I ended up getting some really thick gauge gardening wire, this zinc coated gardening wire, and trying to bend it round into these bunny ear shapes that were sort of the same, because I have no patience at all. So I'm just a fucking wire. Bloody hell, can't bloody well bend it. Fucking getting right wound up with it. And then trying to get it to sit properly in the hat. And it was a nightmare, but when we got it finished, it looked pretty good. So I was happy with that. And the dress was pretty easy as well, so it's not like it was a really difficult thing. But the one that I'm working on now is killing me. Absolutely killing me. New 52 Poison Ivy with the black suit with all the leaves on it, and I'm individually sticking every single bloody leaf on. Hot glue, desperation, fucking fire cement if I have any. I will use it on it. Oh, it'll look good when it's finished. I hope when it's finished. Stay tuned for that.
Well, I'm excited to see it. So far, it looks really good and just interesting. How is it working with the latex?
Oh, well, it's a specific technique. If you don't want to be making a latex bodysuit from scratch, actually buying the PVC latex and sewing it, because it's a hard material to work with if you've never worked with it before. Not just that, but sometimes you can get it all wrong, like really wrong. And maybe around seams and everything, they pucker, and it just doesn't look attractive at all. So what I ended up buying was a spandex lycra suit, a liquid latex, and you paint that shit on. And it's such a time-consuming process, but you end up with a really, really good result at the end, and it shrinks as well. So any parts of the spandex bodysuit that are a little too big around certain areas or whatever, it does shrink maybe 3 to 5% once it's fully cured. So one Sunday, I spent most of the time in the kitchen freezing my balls off while my mother was painting this fucking black liquid latex on this spandex suit. Stood like that for about, I'm not kidding, it took about 6 hours to do 3 coats of it. It was a nightmare, but it looks really, really good, really good. And now it's just sticking all the leaves on and praying to God that the bastards don't fall off. Oh.
Well, have you finished the front of it? Because I remember I saw pictures of some of the leaves already on there. And then I saw another picture and there's nothing on there, so I'm assuming that was the back.
Yeah, that's the back. The leaves sort of, they come round from the shoulder, down the boobage, sort of like round the front into sort of like a hot pant shape. And then the back is pretty much the same, and then it comes up one side. I'm trying to get it as accurate as possible, but yeah, with the leaves, trying to get them to stick on this strange material, it's just an absolute nightmare. And I am just trying everything to keep them on, short of stitching them on. It's just one of those things.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It's a labor of love. I love to hate it at the moment.
Yeah, I think I would just get aggressive with it and end up destroying all of it and then just crying and sobbing in the corner.
Just rage quitting. I don't want to do it anymore. Oh dear. Well, yeah, that's about it. Just get on with it at some point. Meh.
Should we move on to games then? That's what else we've been doing. What else? Yeah. Yes.
Well, maybe just start off with finally Fallout Shelter got released on Android devices, so I have been playing that. I think it was just a couple of days ago when it got released. It's free to download, but there's in-app charges as well if you want to buy, you know, certain bits that you can get in the game. And it's kind of like The Sims in a sort of sense. You've got to look after your vault dwellers and stop them from being set on fire and being attacked by horrible fucking raiders and shit like that. I haven't come across any death claws yet, which I hope doesn't happen because apparently they're evil. But it's just one of them ones that you come back to, you know, when you've got 5 minutes or something, you know, just come back to it and have a bit of a fart about. And it's cute. It's a cute little game. I will give it that. But I have noticed that the first thing I do when I do get a new person turning up to come into my vault, if it's female, I get the bitch pregnant instantly because I need more people in my vault.
You don't waste any time?
Oh, don't waste any time. That bitch is getting down and freaky with some other asshole in the vault and make me some babies. It's kind of twisted, that actually, isn't it? Yeah, that's a bit wrong. Bad judge.
Yeah, it's pretty icky, but at the same time, it does sound kind of like Sims. And that other game, I think it's called Civilization. Yeah. No, it's good fun though. Yeah, it'd be one of them ones that if you're on the bus or the train to work or something like that, you know, just while away a bit of time. Or yeah, if you get like a dinner break or something and you just want to fart about, just go on that for 5 or 10 minutes. It's fun and it's cute. So definitely download it. It's already on iOS anyway. It come out on that first. Quite a while ago actually, but now it's on Android, so everybody can play it. Yay. But we both have been playing Arkham Knight though, haven't we? Yeah.
We have mixed feelings about this.
Well, I still haven't beat it because I've still been obsessed with the side missions. But now the cloud burst went off, so I have to just play the main mission now. But I got stuck with the whole finding that final tree. Well, I didn't get stuck. I played it once. And I was looking for that tree, but you have to leave your tank, and there's a bunch of tanks. You have to kind of have to shut off their, I guess, camera or whatever it is. And just parts where I have to be patient and not just run and just be an idiot always get me because my instinct is just to run and be an idiot. So it's just really hard being patient and thoughtful. But that's where I'm at on the game right now, trying to find that other tree for poison ivy.
Yeah. It's well, I played it through and I completed the story missions in it, and then I'm the complete opposite to you, aren't I, when it comes to playing games? Because you like to do all the side missions when they pop up, and I'm like, fuck that shit. I have to complete the story, and then I fret about doing all the side missions afterwards. But there have been one or two really good side missions in it that I've enjoyed. The creepiest one was, spoiler alert if nobody's played it yet or completed it or done whatever. But Professor Pig, the serial killer ones, oh my fucking god, that character is sort of on par with Jervis Tetch, the Mad Hatter. Like creepy pedo, just fucking hacking people to bits and making them totally androgynous and doing his evil bidding while going and singing opera at the same time. What the fuck?
Yeah, his that mission was a lot of fun in the whole just kind of really dark and creepy sense. It was fun finding the bodies and then having the different levels of, I guess, X-ray and just scanning their bodies and trying to find what was wrong with them.
So I can see your non-existent genitalia.
I'm like such a big crotch person with Arkham, with the Batman games. Like Joker will be talking to me, and I'm like zoom in, and it's like I'm staring at your crotch while you talk. Yeah,
it was anatomically impaired as a Ken doll. Oh my god! Like this is a woman. This is a woman. Why does it look like she's tucking right now?
Yeah, it's very weird. Well, maybe Pig had something to do with that.
Moved and pulled back and deep tissue scan, doing it wrong. Well, our main gripe though was with the Batmobile, wasn't it?
Oh god,
that fucking thing.
It's just I don't know. Are there banana peels? Everything that thing slides around so much, and everyone's car in Gotham City works better than your stupid Bat car, and it's just it's so frustrating. And then you fall off of bridges while you're trying to catch Firefly or one of the tanks on the side mission, and Firefly fucking drove me nuts. I completed that side mission. I was so happy when I completed it. Because at one point, I failed one of the little missions around 3 or 4 times. And I was just done. God. I turned on the game and I started playing it. And then I was just like, nope, I'm not playing anymore. I'm fucking Batmobile.
Fucking Batmobile. My main problem with it was just like the whole buttons and the control system around it. Because most of the time I'd be thinking, right, I need to go chase this guy down. Hang on. Why am I in battle mode right now? I don't need to be in battle mode. And then all of a sudden you fucking stop and then you'd be racing away and then you're back in fucking battle mode and you're like, what the hell am I pressing right now? And yeah, you'd end up off a bridge or you'd end up like on your fucking head as well. And that was the thing, because you said that to me and I was like, you know what? I didn't really notice that until you mentioned it. But the Batmobile apparently has to come to a complete halt on its head before you flip the bastard back round again.
Oh, it's so frustrating. But what I realized is if you press battle mode as you're falling off the bridge, you're more likely not to fall upside down. I'm a bad driver. I crash into everything, and now I just try not to avoid crashing into everything, especially people. I love crashing into people. But because they didn't survive that. Batman can say whatever he wants to say. They did not survive that. Yeah, but I can't stand that. I do the same thing. I'm trying to drive or shoot, and then the next thing you know, I'm in battle mode, or I'm trying to turn, and I accidentally press battle mode instead of like that stupid, I don't even know.
Oh, the drift button, the brake, and you've got to hold it down, and you can get a fucking trophy for it as well if you drift around Gotham. Bitches. Oh god, it's like this game, because it's the end of the whole Rocksteady trilogy, if you want to call it that. I'm not really impressed with how it ends. I'm not really impressed with how it leads up to it, really. And it seems to me like the only thing that they've tried to make this game stand out from the rest of them is the addition of the fucking infuriating Batmobile. But we do we do get to see like a couple of other characters as well and get a bit more involved with them, the likes of Professor Pig, and I like the Azrael side missions as well.
Oh yeah,
kind of pointless, but I enjoyed them.
Yeah,
oh no, the Azrael ones are pretty fun.
When Batman told you to make your choice, did you try to attack him or not?
I forget what I did actually because it kind of just went over my head. I was a bit pissed off by that time. So I just like that on my controller, so I don't know what the fuck I pressed. I think I let him go actually.
Yeah, I let him go too, and then afterwards I was like, wait, but I want the option to see how the other plays out, and I thought of Life is Strange, just like, how do I rewind? I want to go back. Yeah, but it ended very just kind of like, I don't know, it was building up, and then it was just kind of like, there's no battle, there's no anything, it's just,
I can't even remember any of the side missions now. There's like the ones where you end up following Penguin round and basically being a pain in his ass and blowing up his arms caches and blah blah blah. And then there was the ones with Two-Face, the bank robberies. They were kind of fun but infuriating as well at the same time. It's just the same again with this cut and paste. Do this once and then you do it again and then it's slightly more difficult the third time and then the fourth and then the fifth until it finishes. It's that kind of repetition in games which makes me think, you know what, you've not really properly thought this through. You've just gone, right, we'll do that, and that'll bulk it up a bit. A bit more variety and a bit more, I don't even know what the word be. That's what we want, variety. Something else.
Yeah, well, I remember when I was playing the Two-Face ones, and I was finally at the last one, and I popped out of this vent or something, and I attacked whoever I was closest to, and it was Two-Face, and that was that for him, and it just felt kind of like, oh, okay, so now I just take down your goons and I'm done. I just couldn't believe how simple it was.
Yeah, you haven't played any of the DLC yet, have you?
Mm-mm. Oh no, I'm waiting until I finish everything else, or at least the main story mission.
Yeah, I played the Harley Quinn one. That is far too bloody short for what it is. And not only that, but because it's Tara Strong who's voicing Harley Quinn now, I am completely losing love with that character in the video game sense, if you want to call it that. No, she's not Harley Quinn at all. Can't be doing them with it. She's fucking Timmy Turner on Fairly Odd Parents, for God's sake. That's who Tara Strong is. And Bubbles on the Powerpuff Girls. So
I can't remember if she was one of the voice characters for Avatar: The Last Airbender.
She probably was. She was fucking everything.
Azula?
I think she was in Drawn Together as well. You remember that show?
Who was she?
Trying to think.
She can't remember if mermaid.
Princess Clara. It just takes me back to that episode. What was it? Where her cousin comes to visit, and all she can speak is quotes from the film "I Am Sam."
In Drawn Together?
I'm Sam. Oh my god.
Oh, I can't find it. I guess not. Oh, she was Lollipop Chainsaw. Okay, never mind. Now I'm just getting distracted. Yes. Yeah. I don't know. Batman. I love the whole Joker thing. Oh God. Everything. Whenever the Joker's around, I just feel so smitten with the game.
I think those were actually the best bits. Batman's completely losing his shit, and yeah, the Joker's just there at the side of him going, yeah, Talia's in fucking hell, I sent her there, yeah.
And then him saying like, "Oh, why don't you go after Catwoman?" and just all this stuff. He's just so adorable, and now he's just kind of like egging Batman on, telling him that soon he'll be the one in control. And I love the death scenes with the Joker there, like the one saying like, "Wait, if you're dead, that means I'm dead. Wake up, Batman, wake up!" It's just so adorable. He's just like this little shit.
Got some sass.
It's great. And when you're with charisma and it's the Joker singing to you, it's so cute.
Oh god, best bit. Oh dear. What else are the yeah, you did play the recent episode of Life is Strange.
Ah, yes. I still haven't gone back to get all the pictures, but I played it through. And then just left it alone. It was definitely intense. What, the first 5 minutes of it, I was crying on the couch and just like, I'm going to get through this. I'm going to get through this.
I was exactly the same. You just thought, oh my god, that game is pushing some boundaries, don't you think? I mean, it's not even pushing some boundaries, it's fucking eating them.
It is. It really is. Oh my gosh. And I can't believe, well, spoilers for Life is Strange episode Chaotic Room. I think it's Chaotic
5.
Dark Room.
Chaos.
No, is it
Dark
4?
Room. Chaos Theory was the previous one.
Oh, was I adding Dark Room and Chaos Theory?
The Dark Room.
Episode 5. Let's see. Oh, you're kidding. Yeah, spoilers, because we're just going to go off talking about it. But I can't believe she destroyed the picture after she left the... Okay, no, let's first talk about her wanting to die. Chloe. Oh my gosh, Chloe, no. Thanks, Chloe.
That was killing me. That was absolutely killing me. So it's like Max was in this alternate timeline, but the same crazy, scary shit's happening with the whales being washed up on the beach and the weather being completely effed up. Meanwhile, Chloe's in that goddamn wheelchair and she's like paralyzed from the neck down, can't do anything. Her parents are in so much debt, trying to get her all the best things to keep her going, basically. And then Chloe says, you know what, I don't want this life, and asking Max to assist her with suicide. And it's just, oh my god.
Yeah,
it gets to you.
You understand where she's coming from, and it's, oh god, when she said that to me, I was like, I can't do that. And it honestly felt like it was me, and it's just like, I can't bring myself to do that. That's just too difficult. It's just too awful.
Yeah.
And I mean, I know she was in a lot of pain. I mean, she's a fictional character, but still, it was just
this is the thing,
that situation.
Yeah. Do you not think though that the characters, right? So we've played the first episode. It was sort of like, the first episode of it, blah blah blah. Characters, you sort of got thrown in the deep end. You don't really get much backstory with them. But as it's progressed, we're on the 5th episode now. You seriously do feel for these characters, like we've mentioned previously. It's like playing an episode of Degrassi, basically, isn't it?
Yeah, only the characters are more fleshed out. No offense to Degrassi, I love Degrassi, but they're more fleshed out because you get to read all these details about them. You make the choices, so it sticks to you more. And even with that little shit, Nathan Prescott, there you go. You start kind of sympathizing more to him because you find out how the dad is and everything, and you still care about him, but maybe it's not.
You do sort of end up sort of sympathizing with him because you find out exactly what kind of shit he's going through, and like you mentioned with his father and that, but he's still an asshole at the end of the day.
Yeah, and he's seeing a psychiatrist, and the psychiatrist wants to help him, but the parents are technically not really allowing it because they want the psychiatrist to do something specific. And I think it's in the realm of not acknowledging the issues that Nathan does have. It's just, how is he going to get help? And at least he has Victoria, and you find out Victoria isn't so shitty. I mean, she's kind of a bitch, but at least she kind of acknowledges it too.
Like uber bitch of the century. She said there is a hat in there somewhere. Somewhere.
Yeah, but it's like she can't stop doing the automatic like bitch comments and stuff. And then later on, she's like, sorry. It's like reflex bitch.
Reflex bitch. But it's Max's friend as well. I keep forgetting his name because he's not in it that much.
Guy? It's her Gordo. Yeah, I used to watch Lizzie McGuire. I don't know if you guys got that over there. Shit, what's his name? The little Go Ape guy.
Seriously.
Oh, the one that chick with the drums always mean for you because of him. She's always mean to you.
Yeah, just because he has a thing for Max. And then, oh my god, that's gonna bother me now. I might have to. I'm looking for it.
Yeah. Let's see who finds it. Oops.
You'll probably find it before me because Booney's internet.
Warren. Oh my god, so this is the guy who played Warren's voice. Here we go.
Oh my
god! He looks so little! Okay. Yes. I don't know. What were
Warren.
we talking about? Yeah.
Oh, when it gets back into the correct timeline after the whole Chloe and her suicide thing, and basically anybody who's playing it, if you do not shed a tear or anything like that, then you're not fucking human. But yeah, when it eventually gets back into the true timeline, and then things start coming up, and then you end up being in an episode of Scooby-Doo where you do some investigating and piecing clues together, and could have got away with it too if it weren't for those meddling kids, that kind of shit. Except that doesn't happen because the tables get turned on you, and it's fucking creepy as hell.
Yeah, it's oh god, when they found Jessica, the missing girl? Rebecca.
Rachel.
No, Rachel. When they found her, that moment was so intense. I kind of thought that's when the episode was going to end. Because they found like death
as well. What, she was in a shallow grave in the middle of a fucking scrapyard.
Yeah, somewhere you were essentially day 1 or day 2. I don't remember which episode you went there. I want to say the first episode you were hanging out there.
Yeah.
It might have been the second episode.
I think it was. Yeah. So you've hung around in this place for a little bit. Meanwhile, that's actually where she is, in a fucking shallow grave, rotting away.
Yeah. Ugh. How many times did you walk on, like, over her, on top of her? Did you sit? Like, it's just kind of, it's very horrible to think about, and I just don't understand why they didn't call the cops right away.
I didn't understand that either. Why did they not do that at all?
Yeah, I understand the whole Prescott's having control over the police, but is that how much control they have? Because that one cop didn't seem too pleased with them. The one in the diner when you were after the drug dealer's keys, Frank's keys.
Yeah.
Frank.
Frank. That guy. Because it's like, well, when you think about it, at the end of the day, in any sort of storyline, a dead body is a dead body. But for some reason, a dead body just doesn't really seem to matter in Life is Strange, so they didn't call the Rozzers. I don't know.
Do you think Mr. Jefferson's... Oh, extreme spoiler alert. And say in the comments, too. Do you think Mr. Jefferson's going to leave Rachel there? I mean... and Chloe? Is he just going to bury her next... Oh, my gosh. Okay, so Chloe gets shot at the end. And Max can't rewind because Mr. Jefferson injected her with some go-to-sleep time potion.
Well, she was trying to rewind when it was happening, but obviously she was going down with some seriously strong fucking sedative. I don't know. It was probably ketamine or some shit like that. I don't know. And then when you get the sort of preview into the next episode, it's horrifying.
Yeah.
They don't even show you much, do they? But it's fucking horrifying. But I remember I said I had a little bit of a theory about it. What if Jefferson is actually maybe a closet Prescott?
So like he's just a bastard son?
Yeah, maybe something, or maybe Jefferson is nom de plume, is pen name for his photography shit. That's what I was thinking, maybe.
Yeah, but she's definitely going to end up. I think we had talked about this too. That when they went to that end of the world party, how Lauren was really shit faced and he wanted a picture with Max. It just seemed very out of the blue and just kind of a weird moment where it was just like, this is obviously setting up for something that's going to take place in the future. Yeah. I think she's going to use that picture to rewind to the party. Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, the Vortex Club. Whoop, whoop. Whatever.
It's so lame. I mean, I don't know. It was just weird. I guess that's high school parties for them.
I don't know. I never went to any high school parties like that. Well, to be honest, I never really went to any high school parties because I was a fucking weirdo at school and didn't have any friends. Well, I don't really know.
I went to gigs and stuff in like people's backyards and with bands, but I never went to any school things, and I doubt that school things get that rowdy. But then again, I don't think. Speaking for myself, I never went to a private school, so maybe they get more leeway in Oregon.
Maybe, don't know. A private academy kegger. It don't have the same ring.
Yeah. You know, I bet it happens in Degrassi too.
Oh god! No, I'm looking forward to it'll be the final episode as well. So, my god, it'll be. Oh, wouldn't it be weird if it come out with some proper Donnie Darko shit at the end? Because this game is just reminding me so much of that film. Sans Jake Gyllenhaal, but.
It makes you think of Butterfly Effect.
Yeah, that was well, actually.
The ending's still the same. Oh wait, no, I saw a different ending. But yeah, she'll still have to tear away from everything she knows, just like in the Butterfly Effect, just like in Donnie Darko.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
And then probably wind up dead. I don't know, maybe flattened by a beached whale. Or something in the middle of that fucking impending torpedo.
It's gonna be a deer.
Tornado. Tornado, isn't it?
She's gonna get Lyme disease from a deer and die. I'm calling it. Keep showing the deer.
That deer as well. That's bothering me. I want to know what that is.
Yeah, they've invested too much in it for it to be nothing. Like Chloe Snowball's one thing, but she keeps seeing it, so it just doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, like a ghost deer.
Yeah, maybe that's how she could kill herself. Maybe at some point somebody was hunting and they're gonna shoot a deer and it'll shoot her too. Bam, like Walking Dead.
Or maybe the deer comes up and knocks her off that cliff where the lighthouse is or something. I don't know. We're bullshitting now.
Yeah, it's just getting ridiculous.
I've been following you around for fucking ages. You haven't been taking my hints, bitch. Get off that cliff. Boom.
Oh, that was a great thing. I want to play that now. If that's not the ending, I'm going to be so disappointed. And the deer has to say that, or at least like a little thought bubble or something.
You'll see the camera panning back up the cliff and the deer just sort of looking over the edge like that.
Yeah, and then you get turn around and just kind of kick dirt over her. Like the way cats do.
Oh God. Anyway, we'll move on to the next thing.
Yeah, for
Because
for a game that makes us cry and it's so serious, we had a good laugh.
oh, it's so funny. Yeah, from a game that makes us cry to a game that made us cry in a completely fucking wrong way because it's not happening anymore. It's been the first anniversary since PT was released. Oh God, and we still miss it so much. We miss that silly bitch Lisa coming around shaking her head like that.
In her birthday hat.
In her little birthday hat.
It's still
disappointing. Oh. I know, it would have been so good. I've just seen an advert now for the second season of The Strain that Guillermo del Toro's involved in and stuff. It's like, bitch, get back on this shit. You've got money. Lord Kojima's got money. Norman Reedus is probably down for it and has money as well. Make this happen. Don't go doing a fucking Kickstart for it.
Maybe
just make it happen.
Maybe it didn't happen because Norman Reedus woke up to Kojima just funneling his mole, and he was just like, "Well, I can't do this."
Kojima seems like the kind of guy that when he takes a shine to someone, he'll probably break into their house and then stand at the foot of their bed when they're sleeping and take Polaroids. That's the kind of impression I get.
He sounds like a mixture between Kojima and Max. He's just taking pictures. Or I guess more Nathan Prescott. With his like bondage photographs, black and white stills.
Ew.
Yeah, I don't know. And I saw a playthrough for Allison Rhodes, which is supposed to be like, oh, PT lives on through Allison Rhodes. And it's just similar enough to where the point is just kind of more annoying than it is kind of, yay, I could play this, because it's not exactly PT, but it's not exactly not PT. Because it's that whole, you're in a house, there's a hallway, and a bathroom. I don't know, but it still did kind of freak me out. But I don't know. That person didn't pick up a knife. Who wouldn't pick up a knife? He needed to pick up a knife. It frustrated
everybody
me.
needs a knife.
Yeah, I have one fucking bathroom. You get the flashlight, but not the knife.
I do have a knife. No, I have a flashlight at the side of my bed. I've got two knives under my bed, one on either side, depending on which side I sort of roll onto, and then I can just go, oh shit, under either side. And then I've got a little one about that big in my bathroom, just in case some fucking robber or serial killer bursts into my bathroom when I'm having a shit, and I can be like, knife, pass me the toilet paper. I'll be in 2 minutes.
I'll deal with you afterwards.
Wipe.
Oh, that's great.
But they started the Kickstarter though for Allison Rose, didn't they?
I don't know. I know like very minimal of it. I barely looked it up because of the whole. I had heard about it, but I never looked it up because I was too heartbroken over PT. And then when the 1 year anniversary rolled around, I barely looked up a trailer for it, and that's when I was like, oh. But yeah, I don't know. It's just tough, and I hope it works out on Kickstarter, since that other game we had found from the people that did BioShock, I think that never worked out.
Yeah. No, they barely got fuck all on that Kickstarter, did they? Yeah. It's completely forgot what it's called now. So I've been keeping an eye out for it, but nothing's happened. You know, just in case they did start up the Kickstarter campaign again, but nah.
It looks so good too. I can't remember the name either. I know there's a hand somewhere. It was just like, I don't know what it was.
Glove or something.
Yeah, the glove. Was it called the glove or something like that? The black glove.
I don't know. It just when you said hand, and then I thought glove, and then I instantly went to Fallout New Vegas, the White Glove Society, the creepy people who wear fancy clothes and masks and eat people.
Do you think if I Google Kickstarter glove, it'll come up? Kickstarter glove game.
You might get something. What about the guy that did the potato salad?
Oh, I found it. The Black Glove. Oh God, it fell $30,000 short. No, I'm sorry, $300,000 short.
Oh Jesus,
that's a hefty amount. The Black Glove. Yeah. Warren, the Black Glove. We're on top of this today.
We're on fire. Oh God.
I forgot what we were talking about. Oh, PT. Yes.
Yeah, PT.
I do want to play a horror game though, but at the same time, I don't like playing horror games because I'm a chick and shit, and it's just very stressful.
I'm kind of like that. It's like, they're doing a Resident Evil 2 remake now, aren't they? That'll be good to play. That was probably one of the first Resident Evil games that I played too, and then I went to the first Resident Evil for some fucking reason because I don't play shit in order.
I did God of War.
No, the progression of Resident Evil doesn't seem to be based much towards actually scaring you shitless. No, it's just something that everybody can play because this, that, and the other, and you can have a buddy playing with you, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't give you the scares like what it used to.
Kind of like Resident Evil 5. That's, I think, the only one I've really played. Where it's just you can do that whole co-op. And you have cool pants that you can also get at the PlayStation Home on PlayStation 3. And the boots.
Resi 5 was the one in Africa. Yeah. Yeah, and then Resi 6 was the one where you played in Paris and you were in China and then you were under the sea, and that was one of them ones.
So we have a comment on our comment things that we now keep an eye on because we were really horrible at keeping an eye on before. And it's from Wesley, and it says, I heard Microsoft were buying Silent Hill. Have you heard?
Huh. Oh.
I muted you, I'm sorry, or muted me.
Go
on, George.
You muted me.
Shut up after I asked you for your opinion.
Zip. Microsoft buying Silent Hills. I heard something about that, but I don't think anything like that would be really quite good, to be honest. I don't know. When it all come out about PT and when we did get the big reveal, Guillermo del Toro, Norman Reedus, and then Lord Kojima, I had my heart set on that. Seriously, that would have been just a powerhouse trio of badassery. And then because Konami are being complete twats about it all, everything's just falling through for some reason. If Lord Kojima does not break away from them arseholes and go on his own, which he has the money and the talent and he's capable of doing it, he could break through on his own. He could probably have his own little production studio and then get some other bastards to publish his shit. So I couldn't see Microsoft doing anything like that. I don't fucking like Microsoft anyway. And to be honest, I'm pissed off about Sony not being at Gamescom this year as well because it was all Microsoft.
Yeah, Sony's been doing some weird stuff with movies.
Yeah, they keep doing the what is it? They're pushing the PlayStation Experience thing towards the end of this year. In fact, I'm Disco. They did it last year as well, and they had like a big Vita thing going on. I remember that much.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I really don't know. I can't see Microsoft doing much actually. I am actually fucking surprised that Microsoft didn't get Usher out this year at E3. Seriously. Because that's what they usually do. We don't have many games, but we've got Usher.
Watch him dance. No.
Promoting Down Central. Yeah, we've got Usher. We haven't got fucking anything else.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens with the whole Silent Hills and if they will come up with a new game soon. And maybe I don't know. It's just weird. I feel like it's in kind of like a limbo state now. After it got dropped.
Production hell. I don't know, there seems to be like a whole load of video game politics shit going on. It's so stupid. I don't know.
It really is. It's like, shouldn't you want to get your merchandise out there, get people to buy it, and want more from you? Why are you being so difficult about it? As an impatient person who wants to play video games who doesn't finish stories. Should we move on to television stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So, speaking of Gilmore, huh? I'll keep going with my exciting segue. Speaking of Guillermo del Toro, I said his first name wrong. I've been watching The Strain, and I'm a few episodes.
I still haven't seen it yet.
It's actually pretty good. The whole first season's on Hulu, but you have to watch a lot of commercials. But it's not as bad as the commercials for Hannibal. Oh God. Yeah, it's really good and it's fun. And you should watch the first season because the master, oh God, his face is ridiculously bad. It looks like this 80s vampire thing. It's just here, let me Google image, whatever, so you can see it straight. But I'm really enjoying it. The storyline's really fun. And I found a picture. It's quite beautiful, and I'm hoping it focuses.
Oh, dude.
Well, either way, you can get a gist of it.
A cross between something out of Buffy and like old school Nosferatu. Yes. You know what I mean?
Yes, exactly. And when he moves his eyes, it just looks absolutely fake and wonderful. I remember I was watching an episode, and I was completely in the episode. I was like, yes, go on. And they showed up, and I was just like, what? This is ridiculous. It just completely snapped me out of it.
Oh, my God.
But it's really good. It's really good.
I might have to check that out. The adverts for season 2 are on telly here at the moment, so I'm thinking, you know what? I really should probably watch that. Because I haven't really got anything to watch on telly at the moment, which is kind of shit, but
let's see. Other than that, I recently got really into Once Upon a Time. Some would say obsessed, but it's such a good show. And I love the whole fairy tale stuff, and it's all different, and I love the main characters, and Snow White and Prince Charming, so cute. And it's adorable they're married in real life. And sorry, I have an adorable cat down here, so I'm like, oh, I want to pet you. You're showing me your belly. All right. Okay, other than that, it's just Hannibal, but I wrote down sad-ible since it's the last season, and it's starting to get good.
Aww.
And I won't be able to keep watching it since it was canceled because NBC is the destroyer of happiness.
Yes, they are. Utter tossers. Fucking NBC. God damn it. Well, that's all you've been watching, really?
Yeah.
I haven't watched anything on TV. It's just been anime, really. Yeah, I mentioned to you before, Space Dandy. Been watching that. Watched the first half of the series, and it's my kind of anime because it's just an absolute piss take. A lot of people have said that it's actually really quite sexist and stuff with the whole boobies thing, but I couldn't give a shit about that. I really couldn't. Yeah, homage to Uters called boobies.
Yeah, and is it really sexist if it's just poking fun at something that exists in real life?
I don't think that is sexist. I do think that is like, you know, a proper homage, a reference. It's just funny. It's set in outer space. God's sake. Say that again, sorry?
I said, in fact, it's more direct. And I just thought of Raisins from South Park.
Yeah. That shit was funny as well. That was stupid. I loved it. Don't forget to show them your raisins. Hi, thanks for calling Raisins. This is Portia speaking. Have you tried our hot wings?
Was it Butters that was in love with one of them?
Yeah, I forget what she was called. Mercedes or something. They were all named after expensive fucking cars. So you had Porsche, and then Mercedes, and then there was one called Lexus.
That's very great.
I love crap like that. It's so funny. It's Space Dandy. I recommend it. I was recommended it. So yeah, thumbs up for that one. Oh, I have also been watching season 2 of Psycho Pass. Felt kind of mixed feelings about it. First season really had me gripped. I pretty much binge watched it all the way through. But season 2, for some reason, is just not getting me at all. Because once I got to the end of the first season, you know exactly what's going on. All the bad stuff that nobody else knows apart from, you watching it and the one character that knows about blah, blah, blah. Season 2 just didn't have me as gripped. Still watchable, but not as entertaining, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
It just didn't.
The first episode, the first season, I never finished watching it. Surprise. But, oh, God, it was so intense. And you just want to know what's going to happen, what's going on. Are they going to get to the bottom of this? And each episode, it was just nuts.
It's kind of like police procedural mixed in with thriller and some other stuff that just made the first season so good. And the second season, I'm kind of a little bit disappointed with it. Still watchable, but not as good as the first one. I forget what else I've been watching. Oh yeah, I downloaded every single episode of I Love Lucy. So I'm going to be working my way through that. Like 9 seasons.
It's a lot of seasons.
It's taken me fucking forever to download it. I love Lucille Ball. That woman just has this direct line to my funny bone. She makes me piss. I'm not kidding. And she goes, yeah. Can't do it.
Yeah, she's really great. I used to love watching reruns.
Oh, that and the old Addams Family series as well. Oh, love it. I've gone back into this sort of black and white phase for some reason. I don't know why.
It's always nice. You should start watching or rewatching The Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
I've been
God, I used to watch that when I was a kid. It's either that or start watching Stargate SG-1 again. I have the box set. I love Stargate. SG-1, not Atlantis or anything. It's the SG-1. Fucking love it. It had MacGyver in it. God damn it.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna stop those nasty Goa'uld attacking with like some toothpicks and some fucking chicken wire or some shit like that.
It makes sense.
Brilliant.
Okay, let's see. So moving on. So I saw on Twitter the other day that I forgot his last name, so I'm just gonna say Constantine. John Constantine. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna be on the Arrow on CW, so that'll be fun. I don't know when, but yay, we're gonna see more John Constantine.
Yeah,
so that'll
that man.
Yeah, with the
Harry Welshman, who should actually be a Scouser, but we're just going to let that slide because it's Matt Ryan and he is a Harry Welshman. I like Harry Welshman.
He's so good in that role. I wonder if it's just going to be him or if he's going to bring his friends that have names that I don't remember anymore. That girl started with a Z.
Chaz, Zed. Or whatever, Z, fucking woman.
No, I think it was Zed because Zed's dead. Yeah. So that'll be fun to see, and maybe CW will be like, hey, let's pick it up. And Hannibal too, why not?
Yep. We want that to happen. Really want that to happen. I demand it.
Let's see. And other than that, Fear of the Walking Dead starts in a few weekends, maybe next weekend. I don't know what the date is today, but on the 23rd of August. 16th? Who cares? But yes. And I don't know. Have you seen the trailer for it?
I haven't seen the trailer for it, to be honest. I haven't really had that much interest in it. I haven't been searching for anything or, actively watching out for it. But I don't know. We'll just see what happens. Let's see the pilot episode on the 23rd and see where it goes from there.
Mm-hmm. I saw the trailer and I went from what is this to this looks kind of dumb to this looks okay to this looks kind of dumb to I don't know, I might watch this and actually enjoy it because it seems very just I don't want to say drama sitcom-y, but it just seems very like something we've seen already. But it will be interesting to see how it happened and how because with Walking Dead we've only been following along Rick. So he woke up a year later after all the shit went down.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting, to say the least. But we have another comment, and it says, same person, from Wesley, and says, heard about Stephen Amell, whatever, the guy from Arrow, having a WWE match. And yes, I saw the when he was in the audience, and the wrestler was yelling at his face, and then he just went into the ring. And two security guys are holding him back. It kind of seemed like it wasn't scripted just because of how intense the moment felt.
I've seen that all over Facebook. What the hell?
I think that's where I saw it. Which made it seem even more like, was this supposed to happen? Is he in trouble now?
It's been all over Facebook. What's happening?
Yeah, it's just like if when you're a celebrity, is this what happens when you go watch some wrestling?
Well, you never see that at a boxing match or anything, do you?
Oh, you should. That'd be so intense.
Boxing match.
Get screwed up. Oh my gosh, that would be nuts.
There's this one boxer that I keep an eye on at the moment called Tyson Fury. He's this Irish Mancunian fucking hybrid gypsy guy. I wouldn't exactly call him a proper full-on 100% technique boxer. He's a fucking brawler, and he's massive as well. He's 6'9". His reach is something ridiculous, 95 inches or something like that. He is a brick shithouse. But I always watch him, and I'm just thinking, yeah, well, it'd be cool if you just set about someone in the audience.
Just destroyed their life, essentially.
Yeah, exactly. You just need to look at them funny, and they're like, oh, get away from me. I'd love to see something like that in a boxing match. That would be so funny.
Yeah, it'd be awful for them. Or if it was staged and there's somebody in the audience, they're supposed, somebody planted in the audience, but they grabbed the wrong person.
Oh. Stirring some shit.
Yeah, exactly. And there's just this guy in the audience, no, I think you meant me. But it's just don't defend him.
Oh, here. Not this guy. Oh, it's me.
So when does South Park come back?
Yeah, South Park is back stateside on September the 16th. I forget what season we're on to. It's something like season. Is it 18 or 19 or something? There's been that fucking many. It's been. I think it's 19 actually because it's been 18 years this year since South Park first aired. Bloody hell, I feel so old now because I've been watching South Park from the very beginning when it first came out, and I've stuck with it ever since. So hopefully this new season isn't going to be like the last season because it was far too current, far too political as well. There were no genuinely funny story and character-driven episodes in the last season, and it just properly pissed me off. I was not impressed.
Wait, are you still talking about South Park, or are you talking about Supernatural now?
Oh no, South Park.
No, I'm kidding. Since the last season was pretty shit, and you just described a lot of the same problems.
Yeah.
Hopefully
So
next
you're
season will be
suffering from
better.
the same fucking problem.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Oh my god. Can only
Do
pray.
you think South Park will be on for as long as The Simpsons has been? Just kind of continue on that motion?
I think South Park is signed up for how many more seasons? I think 21 or 22 seasons. They're still on the books with Comedy Central. Yeah, fucking loads. So they've got like maybe three or four seasons to go.
So they can afford having like crappy seasons here and there.
Yeah, I mean, I practically watch South Park on a daily basis just because I need to laugh. It doesn't matter how much I watch some certain bits, I need to laugh. And there are just bits in South Park that just get funnier every time I fucking watch them. But the last season was dire. It was proper dire.
Yeah, I remember we talked about it a little bit on here, and you weren't really. I think there was one episode where I think you enjoyed it, and other than that, just didn't seem like too much was going on. That was funny.
It was just far too current. Like I understand how they produce the episodes. In fact, there was a featurette a little while ago. What it is, they'll pretty much produce one episode a week and then air it in the same week. So they'll do half a season and then they'll have maybe 2 or 3 weeks break, just so all the staff can recharge and, get some fucking sleep and stuff. And then they'll do the other half of the season. But it is pretty much one episode a week, that episode that same week, and then back to work again on the next episode. So it's pretty fucking hard going. They're doing a turnaround of one episode pretty much every 6 days. But I think because the way that they ride it that way, it is bringing everything that's far too current. So if some fucking celebrity dies the week before, it will be in South Park that fucking weekend.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah. Sheesh.
I do just want some more like actual genuinely funny episodes. The one that really did make me laugh was the Lord episode. Randy Marsh is actually Lord.
Yeah, Lord. Yeah. I haven't seen it, but I remember we talked about it.
Yeah,
and it sounded funny.
That was the only one that I genuinely liked. And maybe the episode with what is it? The fucking hell, completely forgot. Whatever. It had the Canadian devil in it called Beelzebub.
Oh, that is so clever and cute.
Beelzebub. I'm not your buddy, guy. I'm not your girlfriend.
Well, hopefully, they'll have better. Hopefully, South Park and Supernatural will have better next season.
Oh, please happen, please.
Especially since there are many shows who don't get another season.
Bastards.
Well, I think that's it for today's episode, unless you want to mention anything. My arms are extended.
I don't know. I haven't got anything to mention, apart from I should probably get my cat down off the kitchen worktop because he's looking for food.
Then we won't make this any longer then. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll be back soon. I don't know when. We haven't talked about it, so I don't want to say anything on air. Yeah, I don't have school anymore, so I can work around Georgie's schedule more easily because I don't have to say, oh, I can't this weekend because I have a paper to write and I haven't done anything. Which I said that a lot to her. And it wasn't a lie. It was just me being a bad procrastinator. Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for watching. And thanks, Leslie, for having a conversation with our conversation.
Yay!
And as always, I'm Stacy. And Georgie. And we're saying goodbye.
For now. Bye.
Okay, hold on. And broadcast.